So I've been seeing a lot of people lately putting their handles and their handled pots in the back. And what I'm seeing a lot of is stuff like this. And you see that? That's the typical handle wrap that I'm seeing. And it's got to stop. Number one, this isn't good protection for the handle. This is like a bird's nest. And number two, it's allowing a lot of air to seep in between. You know, someone just shredded this like a wild animal. When I go to unwrap this, it's hard for me to tell where the wrap begins and where it ends. And sometimes I end up breaking the handle, which has happened once or twice. So this, no good. Get it out of here. It's garbage. Okay? When you're ready to put your work in back, you know you have to wrap the handle. Otherwise your piece will break. But how do we get there? You'll need a plastic bag, and you'll need good old metal rib of death. So those two things are where you start. You're going to take the corner of your metal rib. Look at that little corner there, real handy. You're going to take and cut the bag, maybe about a 2-inch, slightly wider. Okay, and just run it on the table along the straight edge of your bag. You can't see anything right now, but as I go to peel, you'll see that nice long strip comes off. That's great. Okay. Now I could probably leave it doubled. If I had a longer handle, I could just break one end of it and then have a really long wrap. But for this one, I'm going to keep this handle just as is. You're going to start at the top, tuck that in, and try to keep it as flat as possible. You don't want it to get all balled up. And you're going to go around and around. It's doubled up, so you know it's going to stay wet. And you go all the way to the bottom. So I don't want to see any more birds' nests back there. Wild animals tearing up the place. And at the end you tuck it in. And we all see that. How pretty that wrap is. When I go back there to take it off, it's going to be no problem. Wrap your handles up. Thanks.